Everything I do for BERT. Everything I do for BERT. Some may think BERT's not much, but they like his gentle touch. So everything I do, just between me and you, everything I do for BERT.
They took me out to a beautiful restaurant last night, Butler's for fish. I'm trying to lose weight, Bert. And today we're going to see koala bears and go out and do a couple of lunches and interviews and things.
This is all in lieu of money, you see, payment. They don't
That's right.
pay you.
Just a smile on my face and a lot of love and hospitality.
Van, you remember, I'm the guy you thought married Vera Lynn.
You remembered that?
Look,
oh, God.
I've got to tell you, after that interview, I've replayed that about half a dozen times. I get requests every day for it.
Do you know I get beautiful fan mail on that, Bert? Beautiful mail from people in Australia who wrote to me and told us very, very rewarding.
And I'm pleased to hear that. I've got the chance, or hopefully I'll have the chance, of meeting you on Friday night at the Logies.
Oh, it's about time.
It's a bit unlucky, actually, because up until this year, I've compared them. I've emceed them, and it wasn't to be.
That's what Drew told me.
Yeah. We'll make up for it. Do you have a drink, Van?
Oh, well, I will after the show with you.
Okay. Well,
It's taken me all these years to find you. Now I'm not going to let you go.
do you mind if I... do you mind if I bring Dame Vera?
Oh, is she here?
Yes.
No.
My wife, I mean.
Oh. Is she your wife?
No,
Oh, you're joking.
not herself. Actually, I've been married now. The last time you asked me was 3 years. It's now 6.5 years.
Isn't that depressing?
No, it's not. It's wonderful.
I'm joking. Isn't that great?
Have you married since I last spoke to you?
Jesus, no. Once was enough. Oh, no. I'm too old to get used to somebody else's body.
So you live alone, do you?
Yes, with 4 cats and a housekeeper.
Speaking of bodies, how's yours?
Fat.
Is it?
Well, I stopped smoking, and now I can't stop eating, you see. And what I've gone through, the tortures to get here to Australia for this night, Friday, what I've given up, bread, butter, beer, all the goodies. So I've just gone on to the fish.
What sort of weight would you be?
I'm 240 or 230. I was started at 240 in New York when they invited me down here. I'm 230 now. I got on the bathroom scale this morning before my bath, and I should have waited till after because I think you're lighter. And it was 105. What does that mean?
Oh, I don't know. 105 here, that'd be around about... What would it be, Chris? Any idea?
230?
Yeah, I suppose about 230.
Yeah, well, that's enough. And I have 5 more to go.
Do you know that last Sunday night in Melbourne they played That's Entertainment, followed immediately by Easy to Love?
No.
Yes.
Oh, my God, I'll tell Esther.
Were you ever in love with Esther?
Always, always. I was in love with every one of my leading ladies, including Margaret O'Brien.
She is delightful, wasn't she?
Yes.
Why wouldn't you marry again, Van? It's not good enough just to say you couldn't get used to somebody else's body.
Well, by that I don't mean in the feathers. I just mean getting used to living with somebody again. I'm a loner, Bert. I'm Swedish and I'm a Virgo, and that's a terrible combination. And I don't think actors should be married. I think we're too emotional. And I'm 65 next birthday, Bert. I think that's too old to readjust. I have all I can do to get myself around the world.
Well, I haven't seen the condition of your weight as you talk about, but I have seen some recent mugshots of their head, and I tell you what, not much has changed.
Oh, God love you. I got my hair on my teeth.
Well, be grateful for small mercies.
I get lots of that. Very little of the other.
Van, what about the art world? You're very into that, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Well, I paint. I'm not going to put Grandma Moses out of business. But I had a one-man show a couple of years ago in Nantucket, which is an island off of Boston. And I paint. Yes, I paint. I needlepoint. I cook. I sculpt. I woodwork. I have to do busy things with the hands. It keeps me from smoking and going into the refrigerator.
That smoking bit, was that to do with the cancer scare?
Oh, no. No, because I had the cancer twice, as you know. No, it's just that you wheeze and you whistle and you read all the stuff in the papers, and you just have to give up a few things as you get older, or cut out or cut down.
What do you consider to be old, Van?
It's all a state of mind, Bert. I feel like Shirley Temple at this moment. I'm so happy to be here. I feel good. I'm happy. I don't know many people are.
That's the most important thing in life, because now, unfortunately, it's so hard to get somebody who genuinely and legitimately really has a smile on their face.
I know, but they smile here in Australia. I noticed as soon as I got on in Honolulu, on the Qantas Airlines, the smiling faces, it was a privilege and a joy.
We were talking earlier this morning about Errol Flynn. They're making a film out here about Errol. Did you know him very well?
Oh, sure. He was a good friend.
Good man?
Yes, he was charming. When Errol left Hollywood to go to Jamaica to live, I said, there goes the last of the garlic. Now, you watch Hollywood become a factory, and rather a dreary place, I think.
What about this thing about him being a Nazi?
Oh, no, he didn't have time.
What do you mean?
He was so busy with the girls and busy making movies, and on his yacht, he didn't have time for that. That's a B-movie.
You told me last time that you very seldom see any of the work that you do on screen.
Oh, never, never, never.
Why not?
I always want to go back and do it all over again, Bert.
But you'd have to be proud of so much stuff. I mean, what about your performance in Cane Mutiny?
Yes, I saw that once at a premiere. Yeah, that was a good piece of work. I mean, that was good dialogue. I think you're only as good as the words that come out of your mouth.
What about Hollywood today? Does it grab you at all?
Oh, I wish somebody would. I don't live out there. I go out, I just did an Aloha Paradise, which is a new series that Debbie Reynolds is doing.
Yeah.
And then I just finished a picture with Ava Gardner out there called The Killing of a President, with Hal Holbrook and William Shatner. Ava Gardner plays my wife. But I just do my job and mind my own business and get out. I see a couple of old friends like Irene Dunn, Loretta Young, Greer Garson, but most of my friends have either died or moved to Europe.
You said that you'd like someone to grab you, Van. I mean this in a very figurative sense. I mean, how long since there was a love in your...
What?
How long... Here we go again. How long is it since you had what was considered by yourself to be a serious romance?
Oh, well, when I got married.
When was that?
Yes, that was 25 years ago, I think.
It's a long time ago.
I'm still paying the alimony.
No wonder you do needlework.
You know what? Anything to keep busy. Yeah, I'm into cooking now, and I like to take up the piano next year. I told you, Spencer Tracy always said, take up a new subject each year and see it through. I think I told you that. So I took up French, and I took up sculpting and woodwork, and I enjoy all that stuff.
You must be a very easy man to work with, because nothing ever comes out about you throwing the old tantrums.
Oh, no, that takes too much energy, Bert. No, I just learn my lines and do what the director tells me. I don't understand these tantrum things. I hear so much of it going on out there now on the sets with those young kids. I just don't understand it. We weren't brought up that way. We were highly disciplined, and I learned from masters, Gable, Tracy, Lionel Barrymore.
Was it hard, as a very young band at MGM, I mean, when you've got blokes of the caliber you've just mentioned, was it hard to get breaks?
Well, I got the break as soon as I got there. They put me into a picture with Gable and Lana Turner, and from then on I was Dr. Kildare, and then Two Girls and a Sailor and Human Comedy with Mickey Rooney, and the rest was history.
Did you believe it was going to be as easy as that?
No, the toughest part was getting in of my life. I don't mean getting into life, but getting into the theater in New York. That was the toughest part, walking around bewildered with $5 in my pocket and going to all the agents' offices. I didn't even have a decent suit of clothes. I haven't got much better today because I never bother with... I don't look bad. I'm clean, but I'm a bum.
Have you got a dinner suit for Friday?
Yes, I borrowed it.
Well, remember, with basic black, very light on the jewelry.
Poils, no poils.
No poils.
No poils.
It's well known that you married Keenan Wynn's wife. Do you and Keenan remain good friends?
Oh, yes. That was over before I came into the picture, Bert. Yeah, oh, yes, Keenan's my best friend. He's a wonderful guy.
A lot of people would still see that as a rather strange setup.
Oh, well, that's their problem, not mine.
Okay, how long are you staying after the Logies?
I go Saturday after the Logies to Singapore, then I have to get back to work, Bert. I'm going to do a tribute for a short tour, the Jack Lemmon thing, and then I do Showboat all summer, what we call summer stock, in all those big open-air arenas. I'm playing old Captain Andy.
What, Showboat?
Yeah. Well, not Magnolia.
Why not? Too tall?
You've got too fat for those big bustles. You've got a great sense of humor, Bert. Don't ever lose it.
Wouldn't it be worthwhile losing the weight for it? Because Magnolia's a beautiful role.
Is it? Well, I'd have to have a lot more money.
I played it only once at school.
Really?
It was the turning point of my life.
Oh, that's funny.
Van,
That's great.
I'm sorry that you can't spend longer than until next Saturday, because I really was looking forward to showing you a bit of the town.
Oh, well, I'll be back. I think there's a couple of producers calling my manager now about films. I must say the films here are fabulous, Bert. That My Brilliant Career and Breaker Morant. Fabulous. They're doing so beautifully in America. You can't get in.
Yeah, there really is there's a brand new industry that's opened up here.
Thrilling at last. Somebody's making something worthwhile without all the nudity and the violence and the fallout of words.
Van, for me and for thousands of people, the best news we saw in TV Week a couple of months ago was the fact that you were here for the Logies. I look forward to seeing you on Friday night, and at last. Welcome to our shores.
I hope you won't be disappointed.
Look after yourself.
God bless you, Bert.
Thank you.
Bye, baby.
That was Van Johnson.